Hello and welcome to another episode of the Property Club. Today we're looking at Makati Manila, Philippines condos for sale. These are my property picks for June 2019. Please read the below disclaimer. Content summary. My property picks for Makati Manila in June 2019. Live examples I found online via trawling through the web. Property details, new voting poll for properties, pictures and prices. Informative discussion on local property market based on my experience as an expat investor living in the Philippines for more than 10 years. Okay, so this is something new that I'm doing on the Property Club channel. You can check this out if you go to my page, which is www.property-club.com. It will take you to my YouTube page and you just click on the community tab. Now on the community tab 4 days ago I posted this, which was please select the city suburb you want to see real life examples of property listings. And everyone's voted, and the winner was Makati. So out of about 81 votes total, there were 30 votes for Makati. The second runner-up was BGC, so we probably will be doing another video in the near future on Fort Bonifacio BGC. Now, most importantly, I will be doing this on a weekly basis, so there will be a new Philippines property poll that I will post later today. Keep in mind also, we will be looking at other countries, for example Thailand and Cambodia, and that's coming in the very near future. The first property listing is this one-bedroom condo for sale in the Milano. The Milano is centered in the Makati Century City precinct. Okay, it's a very nice area. It's all modern, and they even have the Century Mall that's just directly across the way there. I have lived and stayed in the Gramercy, and the Gramercy you can see here is the next building across. It's quite a famous building, the Gramercy. I did stay there and I enjoyed staying there. My time there was short, only several months, but I did really enjoy it just because the location's so good. The asking price for this one is 5 million peso. My offer here, just knowing what they were selling off the plan at that time, was around about the low to mid-high 3 millions. Okay, so what I would offer for this particular unit would be 3.95 million pesos, which equates to 127,000 peso per square meter, which is 75,772,000 US dollars. Definitely a good little unit, not so big, only 31 square meters. I've just rounded that one up. What I like about this condo development, you can see the pool with the Versace symbols, and just the fact that you can tell people, hey, I've got a Versace condo. That's pretty cool. The next building is the Eaton Park View. Now I really like this building, and it was always my dream to buy a loft. I looked in Bangkok for a loft, and this was several years ago. It was a little bit out of my budget. I did try and buy something in Bangkok that was a loft type. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I wasn't very lucky in Makati either, because the prices, they're not the cheapest, and I haven't been able to find one and close on one. But I've always dreamed of living in a loft, and I think this is an ideal location. The location is just over the local park next to Greenbelt. Now there's very few parks left, especially in Makati. Now this has to be the biggest park that's left in Makati, Manila. It's a really nice area, only a hop, skip and a jump, probably about 2 or 3 minute walk from Greenbelt. Greenbelt, if you don't know, is an Ayala development, a mall, and it's all open, and it has a beautiful park and pond in the middle with koi fish, Japanese style. Very, very nice. So the asking price for this 47 square meter loft is 7 million peso. My offer here would be 5.75 million peso. That equates to 121,000 peso per square meter, which is roughly around about 110,000 US dollars. Okay, so we've got another loft. This building is a bit more upscale. It's by the same developer, which is Eaton. Now, I really like this developer, and I like what they've done personally in Makati. Now, this is the premium version of their lofts. The building name is Eton Residences. It's got some very nice facilities. You can see the pool there. Really, really nice pool. Undercover, so you don't get burnt and look like a red lobster. The loft here, that's actually featured on the left, so that's a picture of the actual one for sale. I've thrown in another example of another loft there. You can get a better glimpse and feel for just how big the internal space is. So yes, it's only 53 square meters, but the thing is, you make that up in airspace. So if you actually put a floor down over that airspace, it might be as much as 70 plus square meters. So hence why these lofts do sell at a higher rate, a PSM rate. In this case, the asking price is 11.8 million, which I really do feel, for a one-bedroom apartment in Makati is pushing it. Some people will pay it just because it's a premium location located on Greenbelt. It's directly on Greenbelt. So you literally step outside your door and you're at Greenbelt. Okay, my offer for this one would be high 8 millions. So I've said 8.8 million. But honestly, it will be tough to try and negotiate and find a loft around about this price. But if you look hard enough, you should be able to find something. That equates to a PSM offer of 164,000 peso per square meter, which equates to 168,000 US dollars. The next apartment is in an older style building by the name of Makati Palace, or the Makati Palace Hotel. So it's a mix of condominiums and hotel suites. Okay, so you can put it in the holiday letting pool or rent it out yourself, is my understanding. Now, honestly, I couldn't find, I did actually look online and try and do some research to try and find the exact date. Most buildings you can find on Wikipedia the construction date, but this one's quite old. I can't say exactly how old. I think it's more than 20 years. It would have been, my guess is constructed in the late 80s or early 90s, somewhere around about that time. I can't confirm exactly. Now, this particular unit, I think is really good value. It's 58 square meters. It looks fairly modern. It's refurbished inside. You can see the old original wood floors, and it looks like they might have repaired that because it does look okay. The asking price is 5.3 million. My offer would be around about 4.4 million or less. So the PSM offer equates to 75,000 peso per square meter. US dollars, that's $84,000. So look, I think it's a pretty good deal at that price, but you would really want to have a look at the building itself. What you need to be careful of is the age of the building, what's the condition of the building, maybe even get an engineering report. The other thing that I might want to mention is, being a hotel, you might find that the dues per month are quite high. Not too sure how much the dues are on this one, but you better check if you are interested in it. Okay, so last but not least is this newly renovated City View Studio in Bel Air, Makati. So it's on the border of Bel Air and RLC, which stands for Red Light City. Okay, so it is a nice little spot. It's not on Burgos Street. It's just a little bit back from Burgos, near famous bars like H&J, How's that? There's another one, Handlebars, which is another really famous one. So just at the back there. So it is a pretty trendy area and very, very sought after. So a lot of people are wanting to be in this location, and the best part about it is, although it's only small, 24 square meters, is the view. It's got an amazing view looking over Makati and the red light district. So that's really cool. You know, the asking price on this is very low, probably one of the cheapest condos you would find in Metro Manila nowadays. Now, Makati, I mean, where can you find in Makati a condominium that's under 3 million peso? So the asking price for this is 2.95 million. My offer would be around mid twos, so say 2.44 million peso, which is around about 100,000 peso per square meter, just a tad over. That equates to 46,000 US dollars, which is a bit of a bargain. Now remember, there's less people in the market, in the high end of the market, with 10, 20, 30 million peso to spend. But there's a lot more people in the lower spectrum of the market, for example, you know, 2, 3, 4 million peso. So I'm expecting that this condo will sell very quickly. I think it is a bit of a bargain considering the price point being only 2 million something peso. So really good deal and definitely worth negotiating on. I know for a fact that this will sell under 2.95. So they're not firm on the price. They are negotiable on the price, and most likely you should be able to pick this up for around about 2.4 million peso. Okay, so that's it from me today, folks. Thanks for watching. We cannot do this alone, and we do need your help. So please subscribe and or like the video. Most importantly, if you could share the video, that would be very much appreciated. Comment and be part of the discussion. So if you ever want to come back to the channel, the short link is www.property-club.com. And thanks for watching. Remember to share and like the video. Much appreciated, and have a lovely night. Bye for now.